Good morning, Joel. Right now we are on Canton Club Circle, and it may look like we are on a boat, but we are actually on the back of a tow truck. Take a look at the devastation. You can see that this neighborhood is underwater right now. Aaron, I am doing so much heavy lifting out here. What are you talking about? Joining me now is Scott. He is Mr. Lemonade Man with freshly squeezed lemonade.
Yes.
I've been sampling his lemonade and it's amazing, everyone. Talk to me about the different flavors you have. It took about an hour to get the fire under control. They add that the manager says there are 46 units in this building and everyone was able to evacuate. Well, President Donald Trump is on a sports kick, taking in baseball, a mixed martial arts tournament, and of course, college football. If you're looking for something to warm you up before the big game tomorrow, the Super Bowl for the Salvation Army will return to the Mississippi Agriculture Museum. Well, in our Commitment 2020 coverage, we're just 2 days away from the Iowa caucuses. Hey everyone, it's Shaleeka Powell here with 16 WAPT News. Right now we are live in Jackson on Clubview Drive where police are investigating a shooting that happened. I'm going to flip my camera around and show you what we see here because it is still a very active scene. One of the many things that people can enjoy this year at the State Fair. Being out here on the ice is reminding me of my childhood days and makes me feel like a kid at a candy store, so I'm sure everyone else will enjoy the same. Good morning, everyone. It's Shaleeka Powell here, live in Jackson on George Washington Drive. Police have discovered a body found in a creek behind a home on this street. Barrels of black smoke filled the air after flames destroyed hilltop inns and suites.
I had heard stuff frying in the walls, buzzing sound, stuff coming from the ceiling and the walls.
I just got my baby up and ran out the door. I ain't seen nothing but black smoke coming in the room when I opened the door.
People in the rooms were in shock as they watched the building crumble. Some say it was difficult escaping.
The room right next to ours had got, smoke was coming out of there so bad that, I mean, you couldn't breathe in there. I mean, I had to crawl out on my knees out of the room. That's how fast it got engulfed.
The motel was home for many people. Some say all they have left are the clothes they are wearing.
And I lost everything. I lost my suits, my shoes, my food. I got nothing. I'm from Chicago.
The fire was so massive, crews requested additional manpower.
We did have 2 of our ladder trucks that were set up, and when we're using the ladder trucks, we're trying to, have a more volume of water.
Crews say it took about an hour to get the fire under control. They add that the manager says there are 46 units in this building and everyone was able to evacuate. Now people are trying to figure out their next move.
We got our truck. I mean, maybe sleep in it, I don't know. It's horrible to lose all your stuff just all of a sudden.
In Jackson, Shaleeka Powell, 16 WAPT News. Power outages, blocked roads, and downed trees were a reality for the Star community after a tornado hit the area Tuesday night. A family on Mangum Drive was awake when the tornado hit.
We heard the hail, and then the lights started flickering, and they kind of dimmed, and then they turned back on. And I just heard this loud, unexplainable noise that was just kind of eerie and, terrifying.
Inexperienced neighbors hope they don't have to relive.
The French doors that are upstairs in my house, they blew open, and the surge of wind was strong enough to knock us on our feet.
Downed trees surrounded Jacob Knight's home after the tornado hit. Now, to give you perspective just on how bad the damage is in this area, I'm 5'5", and as you can see, the root of this downed tree is taller than I am. There are several other trees in the neighborhood that are similar to this size. Fire officials say Estrella Heights had the worst damage. At one point, downed trees completely covered the road.
When I got here, you couldn't walk down it. You had to walk around all the debris. You had to get off the road itself because there was trees just laying everywhere. It looked like a jungle coming through here.
You see the beautiful pine trees and oak trees and everything, and then when they're all snapped into like matchsticks and just flung everywhere, it's almost surreal when you see that in person.
Community members are shocked at the extent of damages.
It's Thanksgiving and it sucks that something like this happens, but we're still grateful for this community, and I know that this community is going to come together and do godly work.
Although there's significant damage to repair, neighbors say they are glad no one was injured. In Star, Shaleeka Powell, 16 WAPT News. We are just days away from a historic vote to determine if President Donald Trump will be removed from office. Why?
I don't control the weather.
Why?
I just tell it.
Why? They add that as shoplifting and wrecks are some of the most common calls they respond to. The storm hit so hard that one woman was rescued from this home. She says she was in her living room when the tree fell and destroyed 3 different rooms. Might have to move in a little bit because the Trade Mart has been transformed into a Christmas wonderland. Take a look at these beautiful decorations. Good morning, Aaron. Yes, the interstate is completely shut down right now. They're not letting any cars through. As you can see behind me, there is a big section of the parking lot that is blocked off, and there are several grass patches of mud. Well, new overnight, a man is dead after being shot multiple times. Welcome back, everyone, on this Sunday morning. Well, Unite Mississippi honored some of our community's hardest working people yesterday.